So yeah, a lot of good stuff. And then our good buddy McFarlane was over there as well. He showed off a couple things.
I come to you again from New York Toy Fair 2023. Let's talk about statues now, not just toys. So let's take a look at our latest one right here, right? This is Big Bad Jason from Aquaman 2. This one is out for pre-order now. Up in here, obviously we've got some other big pieces. This is obviously from the classic Action Comics #1 coming way back. We got the Blue Beetle movie that was out.
Like LeBron nailed it. I absolutely hate the McFarlane like social media team, because I feel like they don't practice with him. I feel like they just show up, whip out the camera, go. Or it's Todd himself and is like, oh, take out the camera, we got to show this thing off. And like he's not like, he hasn't practiced it. It's not like going, you know. But I feel like Todd is always, he's almost like handicapped by the licenses he has. Those statues were dope. The Aquaman statue is dope. The Blue Beetle statue is dope. But nobody gives a shit about those movies because DC has fucked up so bad. So it kind of like hurts Todd in that sense. Let's take a look at the animated series stuff that I'm excited for. And I think some of you are as well.
All right, more news out of Toy Fair 2020.
Like even the fact that she's like, okay, you can't edit that out. This isn't live. Like record the video, edit the video, and then post it.
23, let's continue showing you some cool stuff. I'm Todd McFarlane. Let's first talk about the Batman animated series here. Let's start with Batman. So this is an individual item here. We've got obviously the Batmobile, the Bat Cycle here, Bat Bike that's in here. You're gonna get, this is a separate piece, and you're gonna get a head. And you're gonna get this head right here, because it's the one that you would put on your Batman figure.
Bro. You get the cycle, and you get the head that's on the figure. Like, look at the figure and tell him, like, hey, as a reminder, that's the head coming with this figure. So he's not like looking at the figure trying to figure out like what comes with this again. Somebody help Todd, man. I'm tired of him looking bad on screen because he's awesome. He makes awesome stuff.
Here that you have to buy separately, but you're going to get this head. So you're going to get the bike and you're going to get the head. Now, if you buy the Batman figure, who comes with his normal head, right? This is what you're going to get normally. And that comes now in this as part of the Build-A-Wave line. So you're going to get Batman, and as part of the Build-A-Wave, you're going to start to be able to build, there's 4 of them. I'm going to show you here in a minute. You're going to get to be able to build the Condiment King from the animated series. So this is going to be Batman with the regular head, right? You're going to get Batman with the regular head here in this package. The one, basically this figure that's on the bike is going to be in here. And then you can get Mr. Freeze. And Mr. Freeze, as you can see, has some of the other components for Condiment King in the hands here. You're going to have Robin. Robin's going to get basically from the waist down. And then you're going to get, last but not least, this Scarecrow, and you're going to get the top half. The other thing that you may notice here is we're doing what we call toon shading on it. So we're doing some 2-level things here. So it kind of feels a little bit like the animated series that actually has that. You can see it on Robin's legs there, right? Even on these legs up in here. So we're just trying to have a little bit of fun with what the look of the characters look like. Oh, and then one last thing here. We've got another character you guys may want to sort of see. Big Bad Alfred.
Yes.
Right? So This is going to be an exclusive again to Target. Right? Turn his head like, no, Master Bruce, I will not serve you like that. Don't talk to me like that. And you're going to come in his box here. He gets a lot of hands. He gets his serving tray.
The duster. He gets
stuff here so that he can actually be the butler that he is. So this is the animated series, right? We got the first look crack here at Alfred. We've got the 4 figures: Batman, Freeze, Robin, and Scarecrow that will do the build line, and then the Bat Cycle comes by itself, Bat Bike comes by itself, and you get this head with it. No Batman, you have to buy Batman separately, but that's.
I love Todd, man. That's it. It gets me. It gets me. I love Todd. I love even that he's like, oh, trying to have fun with it with the tune shading. I hate the tune shading. LeBron says it right there. Like if you're trying to do photography, if you're trying to do photography, the cell shading, it kind of ruins it. But nonetheless, he's trying to have fun. He has fun doing this. I appreciate it. The Batman is on the cycle and they can't get the legs to hit the pegs on the bottom of the cycle. This is the same shit like when they had the Batmobile and they were like, here, Todd, show off that Batman goes in the Batmobile. And they didn't try it first.
Right. Takes a little bit to get them in there. I won't want to waste it on the video, but you can set them in here.
We love you, Todd. We love you. We love the stuff you make, all of it. But sometimes I feel like his own team is like sabotaging him.
Hey, Todd McFarlane, Toy Fair, let's talk to you about the Bat Bike, right? You get the Bat Bike, you get the base that comes with it, and you get the head. And why do you want this head? Because if you go and buy the regular Batman, let me show you the regular Batman who comes with the regular head, you pop off the head, and then you get to put on this head on here, and it's the one that basically goes on the Bat Bike. But let's show you, besides this is an individual cold piece, it's going to be an exclusive at Target. Let's show you what happens. There's a little tab down here, you pull it out, and if you hit this button right on here, then things light up on this. So take a look here at the front. I'll turn off and on. You get that light comes on. Let's look at the dashboard. The dashboard lights up in one area, 2 areas here. Let me go dark if you can see it here. Looks cool. And then if you turn it around the back, you've got basically the brake light, and the brake light comes off and on as you push that button.
I appreciate that.
So you can have, at night, you can turn it on, put it in the holder here, put Batman in here, some of the light comes up and actually lights up his face, and it looks pretty cool. So there's a fun toy. Hope you like it.
He's Uncle Todd, man. He's Uncle Todd. He is the uncle that, like, you know, hey, cool kids, want to go with me to see Metallica? And the kids are like, who? I was like, oh, back in my day, you know, like, love Todd. I was just thinking about it, and the man collects says I forgot about him not being able to put Batman in the Batmobile. Yeah, it was great.
You can set them in here.
Great. That video was the one where I was like, oh my God, they are fucking with him. Like, whoever does his social media is fucking with him. They never scale the vehicles correctly. Yeah. Legacy of Nerd in the house. Good to see ya. LeBron says, I do like the bike. Hope we get some animated, not shaded. Agreed. And I hope at some point they drop a re-release of the animated series Batmobile, because I pre-ordered the Bat Bike. Again, I've talked about it at nauseum, but if there's a figure you like, if there's a line that you like, please, 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 please don't wait for clearance. Buy it, pre-order it, all that stuff, especially the smaller brands or the smaller lines, because if you don't do that and you only wait for clearance, these companies are not going to order more. The lines will die off. So I saw the Batmobile. I was like, I want more of this. So I pre-ordered it. I encourage you to do the same. Sorry. So I pre-ordered it. I'm hoping that they do a animated series Batmobile again. I know they had one in the past. I think Mad Hatter showed it off. But I want my own. I'm trying to think what it comes with. Maybe What would that come with that we don't have already? I'm trying to think. How do you like? Oh yeah, T3 sent me the Batman Ultimate Movie Collection. So good. When I canceled that pre-order and then started to see like people getting them in hand, I was like, fuck. T3 came in the clutch, hooked me up. Because of shelf space behind me, I only have, let me make it larger. I only have Keaton right there. Everybody else is in my shoe organizer. But yeah, I think a Batmobile, I like the idea of a Batman coming with a Batmobile like they did with the 89 movie. But I think for animated series, give us somebody else. I don't know. Unless they do a brand new mold of Batman or a new I don't know, somebody else. What I really want, I was thinking about it this week, is a Alfred from the movies. What was that actor's name? Yeah, Michael Gough. I would love a figure of him. Like, he's the best Alfred. Hands down. Hands down. Like, I was watching a clip the other day of, him with George Clooney. And it's the scene where George Clooney is like, oh, do you have any regrets in life or whatever? And Alfred's just like, my only regret is that I was never able to suit up and go out there with you. And Bruce is like, he's like, not all heroes wear capes. And like, it was sick. It was sick.